welcome back to the channel, everybody. So today I'm super excited. Today marks another milestone for me. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I've been saving up from the beginning of the year, and it was one of my goals. I was like, I was gonna complete this and do this for this year for this particular build. So I finally was able to save up for it, and I finally put in my order today and pay it off today. So now all I gotta do is get this cylinder head taken apart, prep and ready, give it a ship off to get it worked on, and receive it back whenever they're done. So today that's the goal. I'm going to take off the turbo manifold, and the intake manifold, and then I just placed the head on there. It's not even being held down with bolts or anything. So I'm going to take the head apart and get it ready for shipping, so stick around. So here's the head now, all disassemble. Well, disassemble as much as I could. Pretty much took almost everything off of it, all the stud. Just a couple of small little things left, and I don't know if like the place I'm sending it to wants me to take those off too, or I can just leave them. But we'll know once it gets there. But yeah, I got the head all disassembled. I got all the parts over here. Layout exactly from exhaust, intake, and the iteration for cylinder 1 through 4. But I'm not going to be using the valves or valve spring or retainers anymore. I'm just going to be using the Ayon rocker arms over there, the rocker assembly I should say, and everything else is going to be new. So yeah, I'm just going to pack this up and then take it to work with me. Package it up real nice and then ship it out first thing in the morning. So then I'll see you guys back tomorrow to see what I'll be doing with the car tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, I finally received my order from Jace Composite. Super excited. Now we can finally get the wide body complete on the ej1 Civic here. So I'm gonna open this up and we'll continue on from there. Alright, you guys, so here they are. These are the Jace Composite 9295 Civic Ultra Wide drag fenders. So the reason why I had to go this route was because the fender flare wasn't sticking out far enough with the OEM fenders. So I needed something to widen up the fenders. Then I could put the over fender flare over it, and that would poke it out enough to where it would clear the wheel. So these are going to end up being cut. I know they're going to be cut anyway, because there's no way these are going to fit those size of wheels and tires there. So that was the initial point. I didn't really want to go this route because it was super expensive and I was going to have to modify, but as you can see, I'm already at this point, so there's really no turning back for me. So whatever goes for me at this point now. So but I wouldn't say this is kind of like a review, but like kind of a quick response of what my initial thoughts are for these Jace Composite, just in case some of you guys are wondering whether you guys want to do the same thing, or you guys are just wondering about Jace Composites parts or their fiberglass composite stuff. From my experience of buying fiberglass over the past say 10 to 15 years, I gotta say, like, if I had to rate this, it would be like a 9 out of 10. You know, this stuff is pretty high quality. I like the gel coat finish on it. You can tell right away that it's super sturdy and strong versus all the other ones. Compared to like this kit that I got for the car here, you can tell this fiberglass is more cheaper and this is more done right. So there's a little few imperfection, but nothing too big, stuff that you would normally expect from fiberglass, but that won't take too hard of a job just to get clear. And then the only other spot I noticed is here, but that's the bottom that can be worked on. It's super easy. But the most important part, like the whole part that's showing up, this is all perfect. There's no imperfection or whatever. The whole finish on this fender is perfectly good, so it just needs a little prep and this thing's ready to rock. So, and then the other thing that I'm stoked about or super excited about is that they actually took note. Like when I was installing some fiberglass fender in the past, I noticed along these part here where all they mount and they bolt onto the chassis, these tend to crack and break when you screw them down or bolt them down because of the excess pressure you put on it, and it's just fiberglass. So Jace Composite took the liberty of reinforcing these with carbon fiber. So that's something I'd never knew of, and I'm super happy they did that. So now you can tell it's a little more sturdier for your needs. Plus the one that I always get, these weren't reinforced carbon fiber. These were just aluminum piece epoxying onto the fenders, and those things easily bend or break. So super stoked for that. So yeah, just throw these on the car real quick and see what we have to do to make these work. Alright guys, here's the ultra wide fender on the car. I did pull it out to give me some more room to work because it's super packed and tight in here now, and plus I'm trying to get that rear bumper finished so I can wrap it too. So yeah, that's my initial thought. I knew these were gonna work, but my other plan was I was just gonna leave them on if they look okay to me. From some angle I like it, and then some angle I dislike it. As you can see, like this portion here, to me that just makes the car look fat. So it's gonna end up being cut. I didn't really want to go this route because these fenders were super expensive and I knew I was gonna have to cut into them once I received them, but I guess it's happening anyway. So I'm gonna end up probably cutting it right here by this gap because I can't have this thing bulging out and the fender flare ain't gonna fit no more. So I'm just gonna cut right where it begins to curve here, run along here, about probably just take this off so that it clears the wheels and tires first, just to see where we're at and work our way from there. Give you guys another view of the front. It looks super nice in the front. I like how it is, but once you start going around the side, you know, it's kind of like you either you like it or you hate it. But this is not a drag car, so I don't really like it. Plus, I don't know, just looks wrong to me for this particular setup. On a drag setup, that would be totally fine with this, but that's not what we're going for. So, all right, let's get to some measuring and cutting.
To my eyes in the dark, stare into my eyes forever. Stare into my eyes in the dark, stare into my eyes forever.
Alright guys, here's the modified ultra wide in Civic front fender with the Rocket Bunny fender flare on. So it's kind of sitting where I ideally want it now, so I'm super happy with that. The ultra wide fender kind of bulked up a little, so it gave me that width to install the fender flare. Now you can see the fender flare is actually over the wheels and tires, and once I get everything every bracket made and buttoned down, tightened down real quick, this is gonna be in here like that. Everything should sit as I kind of picture it to. I don't know, I might move the fender flare up too, because it's looking okay, but somehow this area here still bothers me a bit. It kind of still makes the car look a little bit fat in my opinion. So I still have a little room to raise it up just a tad bit, and that probably might do it, but we don't know yet until it's close to being finalized, where it's gonna get bolted down, brackets are made for it to finally see how it would sit permanently. But this is just the idea of it. So right now it's looking promising, so I'm just gonna go with this for now. And so now I'm just gonna plan to take off this fender flare again, and I'm just gonna put some tape or some paper over it, trace out, cut it out, make it a template, flip over to the other side and do the other side. And I'm gonna get the car a quick wash and clean. Also you guys, so my bumper quick release kit came in. I got these from Trio Performance, so hit up my guy Joe if you guys are interested in, and if you guys also noticed that beautiful turbo manifold, that semi-forward facing front turbo manifold. I got it from Joe at Trio Performance too. It makes super nice manifold. Shout out to them. Also my fender flare kit came in. I was eventually gonna go with Downstars, but they're not the greatest at answering back. Plus I dislike the beauty washer too, so I got the cheap one from eBay anyway. So in terms of these, I don't think quality matters as long as it's bolted down. So the next time when you guys see this car again, this car should be, the body should be ready. I should have the bumper, the front bumper, the back bumper, all the fender flare, and all these body parts done, and the body itself should be done and complete. So I'm 90% confident I'll get it done. So the next time, the next episode that I upload, you guys should be seeing finishing body. So until we meet again, you guys, with all this COVID stuff, just take precaution and stay safe.
Follow me.